Hi everybody, welcome to the United Stand, and this is your latest Manchester United transfer news as it hots up around Monaco and FOFANA. This really is the story that's developing today. Could Manchester United be looking at another transfer hijack on AC Milan? They're going to bloody hate us if it's true. Multiple outlets talking about FOFANA. Let's give you the latest on that. Also on Casemiro as well. So today, it's very much at the moment about the midfield. Now, the belief is that Ugarte is our number one target, but what is happening with FOFANA? Fabrizio Romano on the lunchtime show with Beth, check it out, said that Man United have a long interest in FOFANA, but at the moment, AC Milan would be clear favourites with personal terms pretty much done. Sound familiar? Sounds very much what Fabrizio was saying to us a month ago about Xerxes. And of course, Fabrizio didn't know, we didn't know that Man United were going to swoop in and do a deal. Well, this afternoon, Sky have said that Manchester United are interested in FOFANA. So we've done our own work, and our reporter, Sam C, who you may be following on Twitter and have seen it already, he is saying this, that Manchester United, whilst they do hold an interest in FOFANA, the fee would be around 18 million euros. However, Manchester United at this moment in time haven't inquired lately. I've got that completely wrong. FOFANA's camp have been trying to bring him to United for a long time. Told United have inquired lately. A deal could be struck with Monaco for around 18 million euros, is our understanding. So that's coming in from Sam C, that United have inquired lately. FOFANA's camp have been trying to bring him to United for a long time. A deal could be struck with Monaco for around 18 million euros. I mean, you know, straight away you're looking at that 18 million euros and you're going, well, that's less than 15 million pounds for a 25-year-old midfielder. As a secondary midfielder, would this be a decent option? I don't think this is the Ugarte. I don't think this stops Ugarte, by the way. I think this is about the second midfielder. We know we're negotiating with Fiorentina for Amrabat. I think United, and I hope that we are, I think we're looking at two midfielders here. So get in the comments what your thoughts on this. I think Ugarte comes in as the 6. I also think we're looking for another 8. Because correct me if I'm wrong, and I don't watch French league football, but FOFANA, I believe, is more of an 8. Lots of energy, pretty good at everything, probably could do the role as a 6, but very much an 8 box to box. So we need a 6. Surely that would be Ugarte. And then you go for FOFANA, who is a number 8. So maybe we're looking at two midfielders. The big concern before I round off the FOFANA story is that Casemiro, not a lot of interest at the moment. We're hearing from Saudi Arabian sources that there is not a lot of interest in Casemiro at this moment in time. Maybe later in the transfer window, but not at the moment. This is catastrophic for Manchester United if we have to keep Casemiro. I'm hoping that we are not going to wait until the back end of the window to bring a number 6 in, because I want this Ugarte deal done yesterday now, because this number 6 holding midfielder has to come in, because if we're going into next season with Casemiro, I'm terrified for what this season could be. He is just not going to be the guy that can be our number 6 all season for a multitude of reasons. But if we can't move him off to Saudi Arabia, then that just shows you how much he's fallen off. Because a year ago, they would have been all over this. You know, Casemiro is one of the best holding midfielders of the last 20 years, and Saudi Arabia is saying no thanks for 30 million quid. So, yeah, I think at the moment I'm looking at that midfield, and yeah, as a positive, Ugarte and an 8, whether that's Amrabat, whether that's FOFANA, you know, whether that's other options as well. But what's happening with Casemiro? And that's the thing that's sort of concerning me a little bit at the moment, because I think we do need to be seriously looking at that. On FOFANA, I'm quite conflicted as to whether I'd want to do this deal or not. There are other options you could go for. I do like Amrabat. I don't know enough about FOFANA. I believe when you look at what's going on here, that there's probably a very, very good case to say that the agent might be doing what happened with Xerxes, but without Man United's interest, i.e. personal terms done with AC Milan. Maybe they want a little bit more. Let's get Man United involved, because it does feel to me like I mean, we literally had this update from Sam C. Fofana's camp have been trying to bring him to United for a long time. Told Man United have inquired lately. A deal could be struck with Monaco for around 18 million euros. But, you know, the clue's in the pudding there. Fofana's camp have been trying to bring him to Manchester United. Is this being pushed more by his agent's side than it is from Manchester United's side? But we spoke about this yesterday, didn't we? You know, pivoting is what Manchester United have done really well this summer transfer window. And you can really confuse the transfer market when you're looking at Zubimendi, Ugarte, Fofana. You know, you're looking at a number of players. I mean, we're linked to this Rios player this morning, weren't we, from Colombia, which obviously Fabrizio spoke about and said, no, that's not advanced. But a lot of names for United to be linked into. Some of them might be led by us. Some of them might be led by agents. But I really do like the idea of bringing 2 midfielders in. I'm very, very up for that. I think it has to be a number 6. And at the moment, that would be Ugarte. Obviously, we'd have Collier, Mainu, Mount and Bruno. And Casemiro, Eriksen and McTominay, I would like to move on and bring in a Fofana or bring an Amrabat back. I'd like to see that, but at the moment, this for me is why United need to sell McTominay, because Casemiro is problematic to shift, and we are ready to move on Ugarte, but I think as Fabrizio was saying at lunchtime, that United need to move a midfielder out. They need to move a centre-back out so that they can justify bringing De Ligt and Ugarte in. We clearly can't get rid of Casemiro at the moment. So McTominay, to me, would be the obvious one to be working on so that you can, you know, function forward with that Ugarte deal. That to me, would be the most logical thing to do. Absolutely. So don't know what's going on with that there. Weird. Very, very weird. Let me just summon that. Always nice when you're live doing something and it starts pissing about. There we go. I'm not actually live. I'm doing a pre-record and still people are pissing about. Let me just get that sorted out there. This is how it works. This is how it works. No, I don't want that. How can I not? How can this be not live and I'm still getting these sort of issues? Okay, get that back on and leave it. Thank you. So yeah, I think with regards to Manchester United and the midfield situation, I would like to see us bringing 2 in. What are your thoughts on Fofana? Transfer hijack of an AC Milan target again. Even I'd start to feel sorry for AC Milan on this. Would you like Fofana? Would you prefer Amrabat? Is there another number 8 you would like? What would your midfield 6 roster be? For me, Ugarte, Collier, Amrabat, Mainu, Bruno and Mount, I'd be very happy with. Get your comments in below. We're back at 8 o'clock live unless something happens before. Take care. I'll speak to you on the next one.